Should you give it all away? That is tonight's topic. How much is too much? Should you give away all your tips, all the advice, everything that you have worked so hard on learning to grow your business, to give valuable insights to your clients to help them grow their business, set their goals, whatever it is you do? Should you continue to give it all away for free? Hi, everyone. I'm Mary FAIN Brent, and this is 15 minutes of FAIN. I'm the FAIN in that. Get that? Hey, so one thing, like, who can get rid of the glare on glasses? Because it really drives me batty, but I need to wear my glasses. How's everyone doing on this Wednesday? I was just watching my girl Tisha Marie and Russ over on LinkedIn. They had a show at 4:45, and I'm hoping that y'all jump over here and join me as we're talking about what is too much to give away. Let's just talk about this for a moment. When you start off in business, you tend to give everything away for a couple reasons. A, you don't know any better. B, you're trying to figure out your pricing. So maybe you're doing some research, or, you're trying to get your name out there, right? You're trying to establish your brand, set yourself up as, a credible resource. Hey, Nat, hey, it's so good to see you. And is it, I'm Jun. So do I pronounce that Juan? I'd love to know how to pronounce that. Can you put that in there? So we're talking about tonight of should we give it away for free? So Nat, I would love to have your insights on this. So when I first, and let's take myself as an example, right? When I first started off, I spoke anywhere I could, right? A networking event, it'd have 4 people, and I was over there speaking just to get my message out there. Oh, we've got a bunch of people joining us. So Jose, Amy, you can help me with my glass glare? Girl, you and I are talking. So let's go back to the topic. We're talking about when should you stop giving away things for free, or should you? Okay, so when I first started, I spoke all the time for free. I gave everything away for free, but I learned to then be more I learned to be a little more strategic in where I was speaking for free. Yes, you're right, Jose. Most small business owners do not charge enough. But here's why I think you should give things away for free. One, it helped position me as the LinkedIn expert. I became the LinkedIn trainer, the LinkedIn lady. They had nicknames for me because I was speaking in all those small networking groups. I was getting my name out there. It helped me establish my brand and my credibility. It also helped me get better at public speaking and figure out what my message was and how I wanted to show up. So I think it's really good to do all these free speaking gigs because it helps you hone in on your message. It helps build your brand authority, set you up as the expert you are. I started speaking at these free events. And then I created Bite-Sized Tip Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we give a free tip, basically about LinkedIn, sometimes about apps and programs or social media. I'm going to put some things up there. And I just want to get this number right. As of today, I have given away for free 175 bite-sized tips. But it doesn't stop there. After my bite-sized tip strategy, giving away free tips every Tuesday to help you build a better LinkedIn profile, optimize it, content strategy, and just keep you up to date with everything that's going on LinkedIn. Then I started Bite-Sized Tips for Busy Entrepreneurs, my twice a month live show. And I bring on, other experts. I showcase them and how great they are. So you might think, well, why do you do that, Mary? Why do you bring other experts to the show? Because it helps my audience build and scale their businesses with ease. I am providing a resource. And again, visibility. I get visibility. It establishes me as a thought leader. It establishes me as a resource for my network. But here's where I draw the line, and I would love to know what you guys think. I give out a ton of free content, right? So I have this show, 15 Minutes of FAIN, bite-sized tips for busy entrepreneurs. Every Tuesday we drop a tip. And then on top of that, I'm on a ton of podcasts and other shows. Pretty much every week I'm speaking somewhere for free. So when someone says, Mary, can I ask you a question? Can I pick your brain? I just want to know how I would do this on LinkedIn. I put the brakes on and I won't give that away for free, because now you're asking for a specific question and it's almost like strategy. So instead of saying, yeah, sure, I'll jump on a call with you, I created a 30-minute session. You can ask me anything. You can call it a pick your brain session, although picking a brain, that just sounds really painful. So instead of answering questions for free, right, you can get a 30-minute strategy session and they're like $97. Actually, let me refer that. Let me change that. It's not a strategy session, because strategy sessions I prep for. It's a 30 minutes. We will get on a call and you can ask me anything you want and I'll give you answers. If you want a strategy session, of course, that's going to cost more. I give away so much content that when someone says, hey, can I pick your brain? Can I buy you a cup of coffee? And can we talk about LinkedIn or my career? I say no. So I would love to listen to your bite-sized tips for entrepreneurs. I'm working towards launching my digital marketing business. That's amazing. Thank you for joining me tonight. Where do you live? What country are you tuning in from? I'd love to know that. I think it's always interesting. Also, you can find those on YouTube under live replays. That's the easiest place to find all of those. So Amy says brainstorm sessions is what I call them. Are they 30 minutes? Because this is something new that I created, because not everybody wants to have a strategy session. They just have a really quick question. Great way to market yourself. Free content to drive traffic to your website or to my LinkedIn profile. That's where most people find me. So I wanted to read what Nat said, and it's a little longer, so I'm not going to put it up. The trick is to ensure that the product or service that you are giving away free is of high value, which should result in both high customer satisfaction and a likelihood that they will tell others about your product and service, leading to a viral effect. But you need to know where to draw the line. Thank you. So I feel like as business owners, we need to know where we draw that line. Most of us are putting out valuable content. We're a reliable resource. We are the experts. We have worked hard. And at some point, you have to say, no, you can't pick my brain for free. Oh, you're in San Diego. Hey, that's my hometown. I'm going back in a couple weeks. I love San Diego. Amy, 30 minutes. Okay, so Amy's brainstorming sessions are 30 minutes. Now, do you do any prep for that? Because if I'm doing prep for a session, I call that a strategy session, and it's not $97. What is that? You need to recognize that offering a free product or service is an extremely smart way to acquire customers at a low cost that then can be monetized in a different way. Absolutely. And I think there's a place to give away free content. And even once you're established, I think you still need to be a resource for your audience, for your network. And I think you still need to give away things. And so being on podcasts and live shows and some conferences where you're not getting paid, but you're giving valuable information, tips, trends, and thoughts of your industry. And then you can funnel those people onto your website. You can offer a free PDF, but you need to be smart when you're giving away free content, right? And Amy said, nope, that's a different session at a higher price point. Glad to hear that. Oh, hey, it's Nancy joining us. Hey, this is a great crew here. You guys go ahead and drop your LinkedIn URLs in the comments so that you all can connect with each other. I really appreciate you showing up. Sometimes these Wednesday 5 o'clock, 15 minutes of FAIN, it's the end of my day. And I feel like 15 minutes talking about one thing for me is hard. And I don't know why, because I love doing my interview style show. So let's go over why you should give away free content. It builds your brand. It creates awareness. It's visibility. It positions yourself as the expert in your industry, and it creates opportunities for you to speak on another platform, opportunities for you to have a potential client, right? So I think it's great to speak for free and get that recognition. And I think that there is a time and place where you need to charge. If you're actually doing training, you need to charge. If someone says, can you come into my group and provide training? That's where I'm drawing the line, where if I'm actually doing a specific training for a group, then I need to be paid for that. Does anyone else agree with that strategy of where to draw the line on free content? So giving away free content, it's free PDFs. Maybe it's a digital book. Maybe it's a show like this. Maybe it's a podcast. Let's take this off. I love it. So everyone's putting their URLs into the comments, and I'd love for you to all grow your communities and your network by connecting with the amazing people that tuned in tonight. So does anyone have anything else to add about when to give away free content and when not to? Are there any other hard lines? Like Amy, would you say that if you were asked to go provide training in a small group, another colleague said, oh, I love the work you're doing, Amy. Could you come in here and with my group and do a free hour training? Is that free or is that paid? So Nancy says, giving away free content builds a relationship. Absolutely. Another great point. I love it. Amazon gift cards. So what do you mean by that, Mark? What do you mean by Amazon gift cards? That we should get paid by Amazon gift cards? Because I'll work for Amazon gift cards. God knows that I love to buy some stuff off of Amazon. I actually have something coming in tomorrow. I was hoping it would get here today. So we should get paid with Amazon gift cards? I'd be fine with that. But if I'm doing a training for an hour, that's a really big gift card. So you guys, I just wanted to get on today and talk about, drawing the line, when we should give out free content and when you need to get paid for that. Because I think as business owners, for me, I love to give away information. I love to share my knowledge and my love about LinkedIn and how to brand yourself and how to create amazing content and how to optimize your profile and how you can use a company page to gain followers and increase your credibility. But I can't give it away all the time, right? So what do we got over here? We have Nat, but not 3 hours worth of content for free. Absolutely. Well, Mark, you can send me an Amazon gift card if you like my shows. Feel free to drop that over there. hello@maryfainbrandt.com. That would be paid if it's an hour, if it's training for an hour, right? So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Again, I think that we all need to set boundaries in our business, whether it's what we're producing for free, what we're getting paid, how many pro bonos are we doing. So I do have a thing where I give back to nonprofits, and I will do a free training for a nonprofit. I do like 3 of those a year, and that is built into my overall strategy. Does anybody else have that built into their strategy, or they're like, yeah, that would be a great idea? Let's see. Nancy says to train in another community for an hour can be good as free if you're permitted to make an offer. It can be, but I really feel like boundaries are essential. And if I am doing a specific training that I would get paid for if a client were to hire me one-on-one, that if I'm coming in and training your group of 10, 15, 20, 25 people, that definitely is a paid opportunity. That's just where I'm at. We're all in different stages of our business. If you're still building your business, if you're still trying to figure out what your talk is, what your angle is, then yeah, you might do that for free still as you're creating your brand awareness and creating your speaking packages. I probably have 5 go-to presentations that I can whip out and do. Of course, they always have to be updated because things change. So in-depth training is paid, agreed. Free content is a great draw for prospective clients' attention. It might I might also do a 15-minute discovery call. Anything after that will be at cost. And I do 30-minute consultation calls. And that's not only for the client, right, to make sure that I'm the right person for them, but for me to make sure that they're at a place where I can work with them. Not everybody that comes into my world here, seeking LinkedIn help or career coaching, some of them just aren't ready, whether it's financially, mentally, or in the right physical space. They're not ready to dive into the in-depth training that we do. So let's see. Oh, Amy, I do speak for free. Well, the Lewy body dementia for free, or ask they make a donation to the Lewy Body Association. Of course you do, Amy. I love that you do that. So that, whatever your nonprofit is that you align with, then yes, speak to them for free and help the community. Or if you're speaking to another community and they're not going to pay you, then you ask for a donation. So some of you guys know about my mom. I lost her to dementia. And so I've always given back a portion of our proceeds to the local Alzheimer's Association. And this year we're swapping that up since we moved to Arizona, and I am actually donating to Benavia, which is an amazing organization, nonprofit here in Surprise that helps seniors and gives hopes to seniors. So I want to tell you really quick about that. Let me find, where is the information? 15 minutes of FAIN. So we are doing a LinkedIn remastered class there. I'm going to put it right there. It starts Sunday, but you can still sign up and it's absolutely free. Again, this is my give back to my online community. So we're doing a masterclass with 14 amazing speakers from around the world to help you level up your LinkedIn game, get known, get found, and get clients. So you can sign up at www.linkedinremastered. Let me put that up. You can sign up right there. I need to sit up so you guys can see me. Now, if you upgrade to the VIP kit, you get lifetime access to all the interviews and a bonus class with me, and I will dive in to all your LinkedIn questions. That class right now, or that VIP kit, you guys, is $37. That's it. And that money goes to Benavia, providing hope to seniors. So I really hope that we'll see you at the free part. Let's see. Had to follow you over here on LinkedIn. Thanks, Nancy. So I hope that this was helpful. So whatever stage of business that you're in, I hope that this helped you understand that you do need to set boundaries. You should always provide some free content because that does help build your brand and position you as the expert, but you need to know what those boundaries are and when to say no. So you guys, I've got to run. One more question. Do you ever feel that you have wasted your effort after the discovery call, especially when the client at the end of the discussion shares that they have a limited to no budget? Yeah, that happens to all of us. One way you can get around that is to create a questionnaire that they have to fill out, a short questionnaire or form, have them fill out before the discovery call. And that way you actually have a little bit of an idea of where they're at. So I also ask if they're willing to invest the time. So for me, do you have the time as well? Thank you, Nancy. That was a great 15 minutes. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, we're providing hope to seniors. So all of the VIP kit donations, or if you just want to send a donation in, I'm trying to raise $1,500 for Benavia through the LinkedIn Remastered class. All the speakers donated their time. That's about having relationships established over on LinkedIn. And so I actually have 2 interviews, Mark, from the people at Benavia. One is a spokesperson and one is an actual volunteer there. So you're going to hear a heartfelt story, and that's on Sunday. And we drop 2 interviews a day. And then actual Mr. LinkedIn will be the first LinkedIn interview training session that we air on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So thank you, guys. I promised to keep this to 15 minutes. I went a little over, but thank you for joining me. And please message me with any questions that you have about creating those boundaries, right? What you feel you should give away and what you shouldn't give away. Okay, take care. Bye.